Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 19, the finale. As for the ungodly, wrath came upon them without mercy unto the end. For he knew before what they would do, how that having given them leave to depart, and send them hastily away, they would repent and pursue them. For whilst they were yet mourning and making lamentation at the graves of the dead, they added another foolish device, and pursued them as fugitives, whom they had entreated to be gone. For the destiny, whereof they were worthy, drew them into this end, and made them forget the things that had already happened, that they might fulfil the punishment which was wanting to their torments, and that thy people might pass a wonderful way, but they might find a strange death. For the whole creature in his proper kind was fashioned again anew, serving the particular commandment that were given unto them, that thy children might be kept without hurt, as namely a cloud shadowing the camp, and where water stood before dry land appear, and out of the Red Sea a way without impediment, and out of the violent stream a green field, wherethrough all the people went that were defended with thine hand, seeing thy marvelous strange wonders. For they went a large like horses, and leaped like lambs, praising thee, O Master, who had delivered them. For they were yet mindful of the things that were done while they sojourned in the strange land, how the ground brought forth flies instead of cattle, and how the river cast a multitude of frogs instead of fishes. But afterwards they saw a new generation of fowls, when, being led with their appetite, they asked delicate meats. For quails came up unto them from the sea for their contentment. And punishment came upon the sinners not without forming signs by the force of thunder. For they suffered justly according to their own wickedness, insomuch as they use a more hard and hateful behavior toward strangers. For the Sodomites did not receive those whom they knew not when they came, but these brought friends unto bondage that had well deserved of them. But not only so, but peradventure some respect shall be had of those, because they use strangers not friendly. But these very grievously afflicted them, whom they had received with feasting, and were already made partakers of the same laws with them. Therefore, even with the blindness were these stricken, as those were at the door of the righteous man. When, being compassed about with the horrible great darkness, every one sought the passage of his own doors. For the elements were changing themselves by a kind of harmony, like as in a sorcery notes change the name of the tune, and yet are always sounds, which may well be perceived by the sight of the things that have been done. For earthly things were turned into watery, and the things that before swarmed in the waters now went up on the ground. The fire had power in the water, forgetting his own virtue, and the water forgot his own quenching nature. On the other side, the flame wasted not the flesh of the corruptible living things, though they walk therein. Neither melt they the icy kind of heavenly meat that was of nature apt to melt. For in all things, O Master, thou did magnify thy people and glorify them. Neither did thou lightly regard them, but did assist them in every time and place. Wisdom of Solomon. We've reached the end of this series, Wisdom of Solomon. Thank you for enjoying it with us. The playlist to the right contains all the chapters from 1 through 19. We look forward to more. Thank you for enjoying this series. Please like, share, and subscribe.